Hello guys, how are you doing? My name is Paul K, aka Eva, and today I will be bringing you a video to show you how a mage should approach challenge modes in patch 6.1. First of all, let's start with our specialization. It's gonna be Frost, simply because Frost performs better than all the 3 specs in low amounts of gear, and since our gear is gonna be down to 630 item level, Frost is the default choice. Let's talk about talents now. Level 15, you want to go either Blazing Speed or Ice Flows. I prefer Blazing Speed because I use my procs to move when I have to move. If you are preferring Ice Flows, it's really fine by me. It's just a personal choice. Keep in mind that both of those spells are castable while another spell is being casted, so you can use that to your advantage. Level 30, I prefer Ice Barrier simply because it's an absorb, and since your healer is gonna be focused on keeping your tank alive most of the times, preventing the damage and not taking it and then needing a heal afterwards or self-healing is really better than taking the damage. Same with level 60, I prefer Greater Invisibility simply because for the same reason basically, because it prevents damage. It can also be used as a dispel. In some cases some stuff cannot be dispelled by your healer, so you have to do it yourself. Level 45 don't really matter, you can pick whatever your group wants. If you want an AoE CC, you can pick Ring of Frost, of course. I prefer Frostjaw, I had it for a try with it. Level 75, the default choice is Frostbomb. Frostbomb has the best DPS output if played correctly. The second one being Ice Nova, which is a bit easier to use. I don't recommend Unstable Magic at all to be used within challenge mode, simply because you want burst, and Unstable Magic is designed around the idea of sustained DPS, more or less. Frostbomb pulls ahead of Ice Nova if when you cast Frostbomb on a target you cast at least 2 Fingers of Frost Ice Lances, pulls ahead in terms of DPS than the Ice Nova. So if you can do that, then you pick Frostbomb. Level 90, I prefer Mirror Images still after the nerf in 6.1 where Blizzard reduced the damage they do by 15%. I still believe that is the best in a challenge mode environment, since it provides with high amounts of burst. Level 100, the only option here is Prismatic Crystal, simply because with everything open like Frozen Orb, Frostbomb on your crystal, plus mirrors, plus Icy Veins, plus trinkets, plus everything, you can pull amazing burst. Excuse me. I've seen numbers close to 150k on big pulls with everything open and pre-pots and stuff. For glyphs, you want to pick Glyph of Icy Veins, of course, should be mandatory for every Frost Mage. Glyph of Splitting Ice is really good, adds Cleave to your Ice Lances. And for the third glyph, I prefer Glyph of Water Elemental, simply because I don't want my Water Elemental to be stuck around DPSing something when I need it to do a Pet Freeze or a Water Jet, simply because I need the procs for a burst or a Deep Freeze stun or something, and my pet is missing somewhere behind. Some people prefer Glyph of Cone of Cold if you can stay in melee and like squeeze it in your rotation. Only while doing AoE DPS, of course. It provides with a nice DPS boost. Alright, let's talk now a bit about some stuff you want to have prepared before entering a challenge mode. First of all, you want to have your own flasks, your own food. The recipe for this one is from a vendor just outside your garrison, and of course your own potions, so you can pre-pot pretty much, every pull you are doing. If you don't know what a pre-pot is, when you pop a potion, it starts going on cooldown, but if you pop a potion during combat, it won't get the cooldown rolling before you exit the combat. So if you pop a potion right before pulling something like a trash pack or a boss, the cooldown starts rolling, but you still have the effect on you. So that's pretty easy to get. Also, you want to have healing tonics, which is an improved version of the health tome that warlocks give, and you can use that in your advantage. I also have goblin glider kits in case I need to do something with them, and I have bandages in case for some emergency healing or something is needed. Also, a macro that I use is this one. Just a sec, let me find it. There we go. It's just a simple macro / cast water jet. So you can put the water jet ability of your pet in your main bars, not the weird pet bar. You can do the same with pet freeze in case you want it. I'm just used to it, the Kimbind, since I play Mage for a long time, so the water jet thing is a new thing, so I put it on a macro. If you are new or you are not comfortable with using the weird control something Kimbinds that the pet bar has, you can do the same thing with pet freeze. Right now, for the last part of the video, I had to come inside the challenge mode to show you guys the gear that you want to be using. First of all, you want to have multi-strike and possibly critical on pretty much everything you have equipped. So for the headpiece, I currently don't have the absolute best in slot. It has mastery and multi-strike. There is a helm from Blast Furnace LFR which has critical and multi-strike, as you can see now. So yeah, this is a neck from Heimol. I can't remember which boss. If I remembered correctly, it was from the twins, Twin Ogron. This is a crafted item. You can have 3 of those, so keep in mind you don't craft 4 or 5 in case you are missing more. But I prefer a crafted item as my shoulders. This is a cloak from I believe Cromog in Blackrock Foundry. This is a chest from Heimol. I can't remember off the top of my head which boss, but as you can see, it has crit and multi-strike wrists. These are from a mission. You can always have a crafted slot for those, they're kinda hard to find. These gloves are from Butcher in Heimol. This belt is from Iron Maidens in Blackrock Foundry. The tier 17 legs have the best in slot stats. Primal Gladiator boots, you need to do a bit of PvP for those. I believe this ring is from Tectus, if I remember correctly, in Heimol. This ring is crafted, crit multi-strike, and now the trinkets. Black Iron Micro Crucible from Black Hunt is the best in slot, pretty much. As you can see, it has quite a lot of intellect, and the equivalent to that is this one. And as you can see, I have 88 intellect from that one, which is from Everbloom, the last boss, if you can't have the Black Hunt trinket. And this one has 232, so the difference is quite enormous. And the best in slot, the other best in slot trinket is this one. This is from Alchemy. If you don't have Alchemy, you can always use this one, or if you don't have time basically to farm Everbloom to have this drop, you can always have Copeland's Clarity. As you can see now on your screen, it is a BOE wardrobe trinket. It goes around 20k to 30k in the auction house. It's not that good as those 2 or those 3 actually even. So for your weapon, last slot, you want to have the staff from Imperator Margok. Normal heroic of course doesn't matter. Also to note one thing, tertiary stats don't count, so if you have like leech or avoidance or speed or whatever indestructible you have in challenge modes, they don't work. And also gems do not work in challenge modes, but enchants always work, so you want to enchant everything with multi-strike, everything you can. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you do, remember to rate it thumbs up and leave a comment if you have anything to say, and subscribe for more content. See you guys next time. Bye bye.